Unit 3, Chapter 6, Introduction of Bengal School of Painting. See, when and how Bengal school had started. British Empire, a long colonial of period harm to the Indian uh, art, and long period they came our artists or youngster, they infuse in British period, they adopt the language, lifestyle, everything, and even they are mispublishing also about Indian tradition. So it's not only remain in big town, it's goes to rural area also. In this period, artists influenced from British artists, they started and adopted European work. They always ignore Indian traditional art. Youngster and influenced artists, they even doing Indian god and goddess in European style. Shiva, Lord Shiva, wearing European clothes. Lord Krishna driving Phaeton. So one type of they are insulting also our art and culture. So in this period, in these circumstances, some distress, Raja Ravi Verma and Avnindranath Tagore, they started new Indian traditional work with the European style. Even they guide also Raja Ravi Verma and Avnindranath Tagore, and they started that new style, Indian European style, and with the traditional work. In these circumstances, in Calcutta, started art school. In that contribution of Nindranath Tagore, Gagendranath Tagore, Ravindranath Tagore, Nandlal Bose, they started their work there. In that, European artist E.B. Hewell, later he became principal of art school, Indian art school, and they supported Indian work also. Those who are doing copying from European painting, E.B. Hewell, he was not happy when Indian painting was doing the European paintings copy. So he took the Ajanta, Ellora and Bagh picture and they started from Avnindranath Tagore, Nandlal Bose, Ravindranath Tagore, they started doing that work, Ajanta and Ellora. And many of the pictures they were copied in gallery. It's removed from their European styles copy and they hanged this Ajanta and Ellora's painting. This is the new established. It is in 20th century. It started and our artists, Indian artists, they taken Mughal and Rajput style work in European style, liner and everything. Abhindranath did Bharat Mata's painting. Some of the our artist was not happy, but he did that painting with the European style, European watercolor blend with uh, tempera and Japanese was painting. So that other artists also, our traditional work, they started with the watercolor, tempera color, and later it's become style of Bengal painting. So we will study in deeply how Bengal school of painting established and how Indian artists it started. It was the revolution. So we will study it in deeply. Chapter 6, Unit 3, Introduction to the Bengal School of Painting. Long colonial empire harmed a lot to the Indian painting and plays relating to that European painter and critics. Though their well-being even in exposing their art and their specialities. For that Indian painters caused to give this belief that there was no excellence quality in traditional art developed in India. In the beginning of 20th century, many young Indians who are in favor of English language and European lifestyle, unreasonably for their selfishness, were not only supporting the mispublicity being done by the English, but also seem evaluating of any success on European standard of parameter. Even the ruler and feudal chieftain of small estates seem not only praising the European culture but also feeling themselves glorified and adopting and assimilating that and whenever and wherever could be possible, especially in front of British rule, started to understand their glory in insulting the Indian culture and its traditional value and do avoid them. In that age, reverence and ostentation had increased to such an extent that some influential Indian, meeting with the European artists, started painting the Indian goddess and god and heroes in European style as if they were their friends. Sometimes they painted Lord Shiva's wearing European clothes, and sometimes showed Lord Krishna driving a phaeton. They were of the opinion that there was nothing specific in Indian work of art of painting and sculpture except sexuality or libidinousness, erotism, an existing emotion. In those circumstances of being in distress, Raja Ravi Verma and Abhindranath Tagore, with their own effort, glorified the Indian art and produced new feeling in the India with the idea of the creativeness to show that the self-respect of the Indian art did the task Renaissance. Origin and development of Bengal School of Painting. The Bengal School of Painting came into the existence in the beginning of the 20th century AD, when Indian painters and artists not only raised their voice against the activity of the British Art Academy but also started separating themselves following building the lifeless style of the Western realism, owning the nationalistic movement. Then, in space of that, the Indian prosperous tradition and value were started to reseen honorably. In that time of distress, some such famous artists came into light that fearlessly gave the art movement a new direction. The leader of the tradition were Raja Ravi Verma, Abhindranath Tagore, Gagendranath Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore, Nandlal Bose, and Jamini Roy. In this good cause, Professor E.B. Heval, Principal of Government Art School, Kolkata, cooperated them. Heval was not in favor of the tradition of copying the European painting. Therefore, in 1904, he getting the specimen of the European painting and the Western relics removed from the art gallery of the school. In place of them, getting to be placed the painting of Ajanta, Bagh, Ellora, the Rajput, and the Mughal to encourage the Indian art which were idle and plentiful in India life. Abhindranath's painting of the Bharat Mata created tumult among the agitator. It was natural to be praised and criticized everywhere. He used amalgamation of the technique of European watercolor, the blend of tempera and wash of Japan to produce effect in the paintings like Dreamland. That blended from become to symbol of the Bengal style of paintings. Professor E.B. Heval was so impressed with him and his work that he appointed him the vice principal and head of the faculty of art of his School of Art. In guidance of Mr. E.B. Heval, Abhindranath Tagore got inspiration of studying deeply the style of Ajanta, Bagh, the Rajput, and the Mughal art. The effect on Bengal painting can be clarified seen Ajanta rhythm and Vinsomensis excellently. In this painting we can see and feel the effect of the Mughal and the Rajput style. The Bengal school of painting has laid down the foundation stone of the modern paintings. Among the elegant discipline of the Abhindranath Tagore were Nandlal Bose, Asit Kumar Haldar, Sitindranath Majumdar, Devi Prasad Roy Chaudhary, Chandrakaran Ukil, Shailendranath De, Mukul De, Surendra Ganguly, Ravi Shankar Rawal, A.R. Chuptai, and K. Venkatappa, who with their technique gave new height to the Indian art. In this period, not only the religious, social, and historical incident, but also landscapes, portrait, animals, and bird were painted in that style. Now, see, we will show you some painting also. In that, this is 7th chapter, Unit 3, Study of the Paintings of the Bengal School. First painting, Journey End. Journey End, artist name Abhindranath Tagore, medium watercolor on paper, circa 1937 AD, period modern, technique tempera and wash. Collection, it's National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. See, I will describe about the journey of painting. This painting with the tempera and wash technique of watercolor was painted by Abhindranath Tagore in 1937 AD, having been published in Bengal magazine Pravasi. This great creation of art got recognized first time in this picture has been shown and camel with yellow-brown color and the massive goods laden on his back tied with the cords shown by the proper combination of blue, black, brown and yellow color. The temperament and the suffering of the weak, tired, hungry and thirsty camel has been shown his listless body by his half-open eye as journey ends. This massive load laden on his back is the symbol of his ultimate exploitation and tyranny by his honor. Nevertheless, his animal want to be remain faithful to his honor. Therefore, with all his might and courage, it tries to stand up again. To clarify the camels, this mean an image the painter has given the stones beneath him with the shade of blue color. In the background, through the proper combination of red, yellow and brown colors, the painter has shown the red feeling of the redness in the atmosphere of the desert at the time of sunset. About artists, I am going to say artist Abhindranath Tagore, 1871, his period 1871 to 1951 AD. Abhindranath Tagore was born on August 7, 1871 in a famous Tagore family at the Joda Sanko in Kolkata. He was decided to art like his grandfather, father and elder brother. He was the time when born the Indian art and tradition were declining due to mispropaganda of the Britishers, but Abhindranath developed a new style with the coordination between Indian tradition and European realism, resulting that it was recognized as modern Indian style of painting. In this painting, Abhindranath painted natural scene, folk festival, history, public life, fun and frolics of Krishna, Sabiha and numerous story of the Purana by tempera and wash technique. Wash is the Japanese technique Among his most famous paintings are Bharat Mata, Ganesh Janani, Birth of Buddha, Buddha and Sujata, Triyank Sita, Taj Mahal, Death of Shah Jahan, The Evening of Life, and Made by Wash Technique, Fog and Evening. Though the painting name Journey and he has tried to awake human sensation as murky and sympathy in the mind of the spectators toward their pets. Now I'm going to explain second painting. It's a Ras Leela, dramatic interpretation of the episode of Lord Krishna. This painting artist's name, painter Shitendra Majumdar, medium watercolor on paper, circa 1926 AD, period modern, technique tempera and wash, collection National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. Now I am describing this painting. Shitendra Majumdar made his picture by the tempera and wash technique of watercolor on paper. In this style of Bengal art in 1926, in this picture, he has shown livid Krishna doing Ras Leela with Gopi. He has shown 12 Gopi in multicolor costume, fully ornaments in various temperaments dancing around Krishna. The pleasant feeling on their faces is appearing spontaneously in hair of all the gopi are stuck bride made of flower. The bride's length of hair of only one gopi is hung up to his waist. All the gopi have worn anklets around their ankles. They have worn jewel even on their hands and ear and around their necks. Even Krishna's hair has been sewn as an ornamented plait of hair. On his throat is coiled a ruddle colored cloth, and below the line he has worn a yellow colored dhoti, a lion cloth. A pleasing temperament has been presented very beautifully. In the background, the stems and leaves of the trees have been presented very closely with the proper combination of green and yellow colors. In the foreground of the painting, the surface of the earth has been shown by the proper combination of green, brown and yellow colors. Artist Shitendra Majumdar, I will explain about this artist. His period is 1891 to 1975 AD. Shitendra Majumdar was born on 31st July 1891 at Jagtai in Murshidabad district of West Bengal. He was very impressed with the Vaishnavism of Sri Chaitanya and he joined a drama group Yatra Dal of Bihar and he did the work of stage decoration for it. He got the training of singing of Krishna Lila from Navdeep Brijwasi. In 1905 AD, he became students of Government Art College, Kolkata, where he made painting in the style of the Bengal art under the supervision of Abhindranath Tagore. The painting made by him were based on realism, devotion, and Indian mythic. From 1912 to 1930 AD, he worked as an art teacher and then the principal of India Society of Oriental Art, Kolkata. During the period from 1942 to 1964 AD, he remained head of the Faculty of Arts in Allahabad University, Allahabad. Now I am going to explain third picture. It's Radhika. Painters M.A.R. Chugtai. Medium watercolor on paper, circa 1940 AD. Period modern. Technique tempera and wash. Collection National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. Now I am explaining about Radhika. Describe it. What is there in painting? Painter Muhammad Abdur Rahman M.A.R. Chugtai painted this painting in 1940 AD with the tempera and wash technique using watercolor. In this painting, Radhika has been shown with the emotion of love. Half open eye, bent down her neck, hair spread up to the waist, two contiguous necklace rounded her throat, one of them made of pearls, and a special embellishment is the hanging downward from its. Another beautiful ornament like a thread is hanging from up to down over red color transparent bodies from that piping out breast. She is putting on bangle and jewel on both the arm. Out of them, right hand hung downward but softly, having hold a lotus on that a bee showing presence of Krishna. With the other hand, she is touching the flower to her face and feel tenderness. Below the loin, she is wearing a light violet, transparent and loose skirt ghagra, which is the spread forward for out and away. A yellow colored stone chundri covering the waist and the loose skirt to a great extent has been shown. On that thin line of dark brown and red color have been marked. The light is scattering from the lamp diya with a special gleam and reflected from the cloth she wore. The clumbles of the cloth have been shown by the darkness. The same color in the background has been shown and inordinately decorated lamp diya, emitting light, and the part lit by its light with the glitter with the appropriate combination of red and yellow color, and the distance part have been colored with the shade of blended blue. Red and yellow color MAR Chuktai has painted this picture very beautifully with the gentleness and rhythmically of color and line in this painting. The temperament of the Lowland Radhika have been shown artistically. Now about artist Muhammad Abdur Rahman Chuktai. I will explain about him. His period is 1897 to 1975 AD. Muhammad Abdur Rahman Chuktai was born in Lahore in 1897 AD. His ancestors had performed an important role in preparing outline of the Mughal period world famous building as the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, and the Jama Masjid. Abdur Rahman, by dint of his will to power, had learned the qualities of the world standard paintings. He felt the European style lifeless, and therefore he, after coming back to India, learned Japanese wash technique in closeness of Ukil brother. It is by that technique he tried to develop romanticism in his painting. On the one hand, his subject matter or theme of the painting was based on the Hindu mythics. On the other hand, that was the base on the poetry of Mirza Ghalib, Iqbal, and Umar Khayyam. He used to exhibit his painting in London, Paris, Berlin, and Philadelphia. Due to that, he remained getting the occasion of the meeting with the world famous painter and consequently remained developing into the maturity. After the partition of the country, he went and settled in Lahore. Now it's a fourth painting. I'm going to explain Meghdut. Meghdut, painter Ram Gopal Vijaywarya, medium watercolor on paper, circa 1940 AD, period modern, technique tempera and wash, collection National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. I'm describing about this painting, painted by Ram Gopal Verma in 1940. This is one of the painting of Meghdut series with the excellent coordination of the color. This painting has been delineated in artistic style, reading and flying on white cottony cloud have been shown with the special rhythmic city in the blue sky. Lauren, Yaksha and Yakshini have been shown with real color scheme. Yaksha's curly hair, earring made of pearls, and pearl necklace on the throat. Excellent body structure, smile on face, feeling of tenderness in the hand and fingers, taking a lotus flower in his right hand, clothes embellished with the vivid shade of yellow color, and in them clothes and rhythmicity in the colorful line. All these specialities enchant the mind of the weaver. Yakshini behind the yaksha is sitting sticking by his back, and her right hand has been shown putting a yaksha's chest in such a way as if two lovers are embraced. Yakshini's hair have been shown tied with the white flower plait or band. A beautiful necklace made of the pearls is appearing around her throat. She is covering her breast with a pink colored cloth, and below the loin is the wearing a lustrous yellow cloth, and with the have been sewn clumps. On her leg are ankles and jewelry, and in both the hand she has worn armlet. The feeling of love in eye and smile on lips is seen obviously. The color of the sky has been shown blue in upper side and down near the cloud, becoming light. Four white birds have been shown flying in the foreground. This picture, composed with their vas and tempera technique in Bengal style, together with the feeling of tenderness, is an excellent coordination of charming and pleasing color. Artist, and explain about artist Ram Gopal Vijaywargya. Ram Gopal Vijaywargya was born at small village named Karauli in Savai Madhopur district in Rajasthan. In 1905 AD, his father Banwarlal, taking into consideration his interest and art, admitted him in Maharaja School of Art and Craft. There he got education under the supervision of Guru Shailendranath Dev. To quench his thirst for art, he used to continue day and night in making paintings. By mere consideration, Ramanand Chatterjee, editor of Modern Review and English magazine, Kolkata, published this painting, in which was shown three women taking picture on their hand. In this way, he got recognition. Then he sent his painting to various magazines to be published. Among them, in addition to Vishal Bharat, his painting as Saraswati Chand and Madhuri were published even in the magazine of Gujarati, Bangla and Urdu language. The prime theme of Vijaywargya painting have been Abhijana, Sankuntala, Meghdut, Kumar, Samava, Umar Khayyam and Bihari style. He was a versatility genius in Hindi and Brij Bhasha. He had published 3 collections of poems and complete compilation of story and about half a dozen books relating to art. For his collection of the poem named Abhisar Nisha, the Rajasthan Academy honored him with the Kavita Puruskar. The government of Rajasthan honored him for the excellence writing, and in 1984 the government of the India honored him with the title of Padma Shri.